What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I want to just go over Simon Lizotte's YouTube channel real quick. So Simon Lizotte's YouTube channel is growing very quickly. He's getting very close to being the first individual disc golfer with 100,000 subscribers. And Simon Lizotte even came out in an interview on Jomez and said that, you know, his focus hasn't always been on winning tournaments. His focus has been on using disc golf to maximize, you know, on his income, affecting the most people, and being the guy that people want to see. And some people will agree with that and some people will disagree with that, but moral of the story, Simon Lizotte has executed his plan to perfection. Whether it was his plan in the beginning, we can't really be sure, but Simon Lizotte is one of the most progressive pro disc golfers as far as using disc golf to create a very livable, steady income that's not entirely based on your level of play. So I find this to be a really exciting topic, especially myself wanting to be a disc golf YouTube type guy. I just find this really, really cool, and definitely go subscribe to Simon if you're not on there yet. He's getting close to 100,000 subscribers, and that's absolutely huge. So Simon's channel brings in really impressive numbers. He's bringing in a little bit less traffic as he used to, but he's also uploading less than he used to. Obviously, when they weren't playing, he was uploading every single day, so we're going to see a drop in those as well. I find that as long as your content is family friendly, that your estimated yearly earnings is definitely a lot closer to this higher end. So I think as far as like that 68K range, I think it's probably somewhere between like 50 and 60K, or maybe he's even maxing out on this number. So between that and the patrons, and you know, his Discmania sponsorship, grip sponsorship, Simon's making well over 6 figures a year just being a pro disc golfer. So he's making a very handsome living playing disc golf, and this is the direction that we're going to see moving forward from a lot of the top pros who are able to make the type of content and be the type of person that Simon Lizotte is. So obviously he's very, you can see the way even the thumbnails, the video titles are very, very like YouTube-ish. So he's got this really figured out, clean thumbnails, good video titles, really good content. I watch pretty much every video Simon uploads. Very good channel. Now, I also want to go over the Dynamic Disc Open on CBS. This was a huge deal. They played the Dynamic Disc Open on CBS Sports. So there's a lot of, says right here, thousands of people will see disc golf for the first time and be inspired to give it a try. That's why this was so huge. So it was the first time disc golf was going to be on actual live TV. Now, there's a few things that people are really enjoying about what happened, and then there's some things that people don't really like about what happened. So when they put this content out and this tournament out, obviously we all knew that there was going to be some things done well and some things done not so well, and then we also know that they had a 45-minute time limit, so they couldn't actually play shot by shot the entire tournament, so they're bouncing all over the place between different cards. The women had a very brief stint in the video. They didn't do that many follow flights. They didn't do quite enough replays, and people would have liked to seen a little bit more graphics as well. Now, from us people who are fans of the Jomez content, Nate Sexton and Jeremy Colling made a very big pace adjustment to being like a more professional golf announcer. And right now we see the duo in Jomez. They're obviously the best commentary duo, and that's because of their personalities and the way that they can mesh off one another. So they were in a really tough spot to where they want to be themselves and they want to do things the way that they like to do them, but they also don't want to ruin this opportunity by acting too silly on, you know, actual TV. So aside from that, the only other major complaint is people were wondering why the follow flight feature was not used more. Like in pro golf, you literally can't see the ball at all, and I'm pretty sure they follow flight almost every single shot. So people are saying that, you know, they wish they had more cameras, more fancy cinematic camera angles, and all in all, it went really well. There was really nice graphics like this, displaying a lot of the holes. Like this is an iconic hole where you have to throw over the water and land on the island here. And if you guys aren't sure who won, Paul McBeth won the event. He shot the course record, and that was the narrative of the entire story, and all the pressure was on Paul McBeth, and he came out. He was probably still a little bit injured in that ankle, came out, shot the course record, won the tournament, and that's the narrative that people wanted to see. People wanted to see Paul shoot the course record, win the event, and really help propel disc golf that next step moving forward. So the whole Brody Smith getting involved to disc golf being on TV, it's all a very carefully orchestrated thing that's going to help disc golf become more mainstream and become as big as all the other sports. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about Simon Lizotte's channel nearing 100,000 subscribers, and I want to hear what you think about the live coverage of the Dynamic Disc Open. It was a really cool opportunity, and I hope we get to see disc golf on TV moving forward. If you want to become a patron, the link is in the description below. If you want to check out some merch, the link is down there as well. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV, and take care.